So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
It's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Kobbie Mainoo, is someone who can add a nice bit of stability to midfield, Peter. I think he's capable of controlling a game. And I remember when I first saw him, I was really impressed with his courage, the fact that he was always looking to get on the ball, never moved away from anything, always happy to try and bail somebody out. And, you know, you like players like that in a team, and I think this guy looks as if he's going to go on and have a fantastic career.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Shot a goal!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Todibo. Now it's Füllkrug. Lucas Paqueta. Great defending, strong and determined. Mainoo. Diogo Dalot. De Ligt. De Ligt forwards and with intent. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Rodriguez does really well to win the ball there. Wan-Bissaka. That's really well manoeuvred. Shaw. It's Matheus Cunha. That's tidy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Plays it through. Bowen. And it's played in.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chances gone a begging.
Gets it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Out of play for a throw. And it's Souček. Nicely shaped cross. Todibo. Wan-Bissaka. And it's played forward. And here's Bowen. Bowen proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that's not going to find its target. to clear it. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Bowen. Bowen! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Bowen. And there's the shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Bowen really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again. Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And it's Dallo. Lovely feet. Played back in. Shevchenko! Save again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Wan-Bissaka. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Lucas Paqueta. And he's lost his man here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both.
And he has been fouled there. Now this could... Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Souček. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka shifted upfield. And here's Füllkrug. Lucas Paqueta.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Matheus Cunha. He's had a shot! Great effort, but no way through. Come loose here. Lisandro Martinez, aim forwards. Shaw, gently done. Matheus Cunha. Lucas Paqueta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Lucas Paqueta wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. Souček. Aim forwards. And here's Bowen. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Ugarte. Played towards the other side. Diogo Dalot. Šeško. Šeško! Split-second reaction.
Šeško actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Smashing header. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Kilman. Lucas Paqueta. Matheus Cunha. And it's Shaw. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bowen. De Ligt clears it away. Rodriguez. And here's Bowen! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Diogo Dalot carries the ball down the right. Cleared away. And it's Shaw. Shaw delivered. Oh, what a climb!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Lucas Paqueta. Bowen. Now it's Füllkrug. Füllkrug. Lucas Paqueta. Rodriguez. And here's Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Running with the ball. It's Bruno Fernandes. Real chance here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Souček. Souček, gently done. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. .15 minutes till half-time. Souček. And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that's been won straight back. Menu. Shaw. Rodriguez. Kilman forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Diogo Dalot delivers the ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Matheus Cunha. Wan-Bissaka can get it clear. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's nice. Shaw with the cross. Climbs up big! That was very necessary.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Diogo Dalot. And it's Dalot. Rodriguez. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Füllkrug. Big chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Lisandro Martinez shifted upfield. Bruno Fernandes gently done. All a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Souček. That has been cut short. Diogo Dalot. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško! Wan-Bissaka moved on forwards. Lisandro Martinez gets over and intercepts. Shaw. Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Ball comes in. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Wan-Bissaka. That's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. He's got away. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. And that's left him on the sink. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bruno Fernandes is offering a wry smile there.
Dallo, showing good feet. Can he finish? This time, surely! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. De Ligt. Matheus Cunha. That's a fabulous ball. Šeško! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Souček is there and he can get that clear. And he comes up trumps again. Kilman. Lucas Paqueta. Souček. And it's played forward. Füllkrug. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Ligt producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Shaw. Oh, good spread. And it's Mainoo. Tries a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Turns and goes back. Chooses to go back. Füllkrug. Kilman. Souček. Lucas Paqueta. Füllkrug chasing after it. Defending was strong and firm. Matheus Cunha. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Todibo clears it away. It's a throw in. Bruno Fernandes. Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
Šeško is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rodriguez. Souček. Kilman. Souček. Kilman forwards and with intent. De Ligt. Šeško! Šeško! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rodriguez. Souček. Kilman. Matheus Cunha. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Oh, shooting chance! More pressure on the opposition goal. Bowen being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Füllkrug looks to get on the end of this. And he cuts out the supply. Bruno Fernandes looking to add to his goal. Bruno Fernandes. Kilman.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Souček. Aim forwards. Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. Wan-Bissaka. Füllkrug done delicately. And it's played forward. Martinez. And he goes cross-field. Diogo Dalot. That's really well manoeuvred. Todibo. Kilman shifted upfield. De Ligt. De Ligt gently done. Diogo Dalot. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Moved on forwards. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Shaw. Shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Shaw. Chance for a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Souček. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that's well seen too. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. That's really what... Šeško! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Wan-Bissaka. Kilman, aim forwards. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Bowen, and he's on his way. Martinez. De Ligt. Ugarte. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Kilman. And here's Füllkrug. Füllkrug played out to the left flank. Oh, smashing header! Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Füllkrug gets it away. That's good play. A chance to play it in. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Rodriguez. Lucas Paqueta. De Ligt, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Good ball, good take. Lucas Paqueta. Füllkrug, now he's off and running. Matheus Cunha, and he's on a charge. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rodriguez. Fulkrug is onto it in a flash. Bowen. And it's Paquetá. Proves too strong. Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Wan-Bissaka. Rodriguez. Bowen. Lucas Paquetá spread out to the left. He's shooting! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Sandro Martinez looks to the other side. Diogo Dalot.
Šeško really was well marshalled there.
Decent chance! And that is great goalkeeping.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Punched away. Moved on forwards. Lucas Paquetá. Todibo shifted upfield. Fulkrug. Souček. That's a good run down the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
It's a good-looking delivery. He's having a shot! Matheus Cunha. Šeško. Matheus Cunha. So what can they make of this? Lucas Paquetá. Lucas Paquetá tries to thread one through. Diogo Dalot. De Ligt, gently done. Bruno Fernandes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
minutes remaining now. Bruno Fernandes. That's very neat.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Diogo Dalot. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Paquetá, Rodriguez, Wan-Bissaka. Some good work on the right flank here. Hit into the middle. Menu, Diogo Dalot. De Ligt. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes, head out towards the right wing. Chance! Wan-Bissaka has played it long. Lucas Paqueta. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Moved on forwards. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Füllkrug. And here's Bowen. Lucas Paqueta. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He's heaved it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close a deal.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Kobbie Mainoo, is someone who can add a nice bit of stability to midfield, Peter. I think he's capable of controlling a game. And I remember when I first saw him, I was really impressed with his courage, the fact that he was always looking to get on the ball, never moved away from anything, always happy to try and bail somebody out. And, you know, you like players like that in a team, and I think this...
Šeško! A real chance and a real let-off.
Šeško really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Matheus Cunha. Mainoo. Matheus Cunha. And the shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now that's well seen too. Shaw, and the keeper's got it again. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Kilman. Todibo. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodriguez forwards and with intent. Now it's Bowen. Ugarte. Mainoo. Kilman cuts it out. Moved on forwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ugarte does really well to win the ball there. Souček. Kilman. Great run on the overlap here. Bayindir claims it. Safe hands. Been cut short. Wan-Bissaka. Kilman. Quality ball. Lisandro Martinez wins the duel this time. Shaw. Shaw shifted upfield. Matheus Cunha! And the ball's come loose here. Areola herring after the ball here. Oh, good spread. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! And again the keeper stands strong.
Bruno Fernandes really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Well read, nice interception. Mainoo. De Ligt.
Manchester United. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're...
And a shot! Now who's going to be first to this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Proves too strong. And the counter is on. Martinez. Šeško. Looking here to chip it through. And that has been cleared. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Aim forwards. He's going to be disappointed with that. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Well, they can break here. And it's played forward. Succumbs to the pressure. Ugarte concedes a free kick for that. First quarter of an hour gone. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Shaw, aim forwards. Played out to the right. And now the breakaway. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Martinez. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Shaw gently done. Clears it away. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Šeško. Cleared without complication and reclaimed it in a trice. Lisandro Martinez forwards and with intent, deftly away. Played back in. Lovely feet. Ugarte. Todibo with the clearance. There are a few waiting for it. And here's... tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Todibo. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Diogo Dalot.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Souček. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Moved on forwards. Souček. Fulkrug is onto it in a flash. Rodriguez shifted upfield. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's played forward. Tries a measured ball. And he thumps it clear.
Manchester United, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Shaw. Matheus Cunha. really well manoeuvred. Souček. And here's Füllkrug. Rodriguez, gently done. Out for a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. De Ligt, aim forwards. Matheus Cunha. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And here's Füllkrug. Füllkrug, and the shot! Good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Matheus Cunha. And here's Bruno Fernandes! Wan-Bissaka getting this one clear. He's missed, but not by that far. And it's been taken short. That's a cute ball. It's Mainoo. Šeško. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Nice physical challenge. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Bowen. Nice touch. Füllkrug. And the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They scored! Bayindir, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Shaw head over towards the opposite flank. Souček does really well to win the ball there. Füllkrug. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Souček. Šeško. Mainoo. Moved on forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. De Ligt wins the duel this time. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score nil. Shot at goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bowen plays it short. Aimed in towards the centre. That's not going far. Šeško. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka. Füllkrug! He's got away with one there. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodriguez are looking to break at pace. Füllkrug. Diogo Dalot gets good. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Bayindir, one ball by the goalkeeper. Matheus Cunha. Now then, the ball's come loose. Menu. And he's heaved it away. Referee's given a throw. It's Dalot. Menu. Bruno Fernandes! Danger averted for now. Out to the right. And here's Menu. Plenty waiting in the middle. Diogo. There's the shot! It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Oh, wonderful, just wonderful. What technical dreams are made of. It was unstoppable.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he's away. Oh, it's come loose. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really head into the break. All square. Well, it's been a tight game, and one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, And it's 1-1 at half-time. And so we're off again. Ugarte. Diogo Dalot. Who's he going to play in? And it's Dalot. The ball is loose and the chase is on. De Ligt. Diogo Dalot. Back into the middle. Cleared away. And they can counter here. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Souček forwards and with intent. Rodriguez. And here's Bowen. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
What a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
But I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Menu. Diogo Dalot. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. De Ligt. That's really well manoeuvred. Clears it away. And it's Dalot. Diogo Dalot. That's a delicate pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Magical. Šeško. Shaw. Ugarte. Ugarte. Early ball out from the back. And that is as far as they're going to go. Turns and goes back. Long ball looking to counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Menu. De Ligt. Has a look and plays it forward. He's well. Bruno Fernandes! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Todibo. Aim forwards. That'll be a throw-in. De Ligt. Ugarte. Shaw. Shaw, gently done. Cleared away. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Menu. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Füllkrug, now he's off and running. Some good work on the right flank here. Played down the flank. Climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
Oh, what a great leap. You had no right to get to that.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Martinez. Played towards the other side. Bruno Fernandes. Mainoo, Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Cross to the back post. You can get that clear. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. De Ligt shifted upfield. And it's Mainoo. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. Oh, look at the space here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Tries to get it clear. Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. And they've got rid. And it's Shaw. Kilman can get it clear. This might spot Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Lisandro Martinez gets across to intercept that. Šeško. Souček did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's played forward. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rodriguez. Souček. Shaw. Martinez. De Ligt. De Ligt forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Kilman, gently done. And here's Füllkrug. And here's Bowen. Very nicely done. And that was very necessary. Kilman has it back and can go again. Menu. Can he stop it going out? Aim forwards. And it's Menu. That is lovely. Diogo Dalot, and he's gone backward here. Souček. Kilman. Souček. Kilman. Kilman played up towards the front line. Diogo Dalot. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Menu. Šeško. Šeško! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Šeško just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Souček moved on forwards. Kilman.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Souček tries to clear. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! And that's a real chance missed.
Bruno Fernandes really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
It's a mighty effort! He's got that completely wrong. Souček. Todibo. Rodriguez. Todibo, aim forwards. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. He's gone for goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Souček gets it away. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Lisandro Martinez shifted upfield. Šeško. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
And it's played forward. Souček. Souček, gently done. Menu. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Bruno Fernandes, who's short. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! And somehow he managed to miss it. Kilman, forwards and with intent. Could be danger here. And he's found a way past. Fulkrug! De Ligt getting this one clear. So who's he picking out? It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Muscular approach does pay off here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Menu. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
And that's been won straight back. Fulkrug.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
It's anyone's ball now. In it comes.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Wan-Bissaka. That's really well manoeuvred. Diogo Dalot.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Great defending, strong and determined. 2 minutes to be added on. Souček. Rodriguez. They are right into last chance territory. And here's Bowen. Diogo Dalot has created one goal already. Ugarte. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim and a very good afternoon to you. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Kobbie Mainoo, is someone who can add a nice bit of stability to midfield, Peter. I think he's capable of controlling a game. And I remember when I first saw him, I was really impressed with his courage, the fact that he was always looking to get on the ball, never moved away from anything, always happy to try and bail somebody out. And, you like players like that in the team. And I think this guy looks as if he's going to go on and have a fantastic career.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Great challenge, time to perfection. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Diogo Dalot. And it's Mainoo. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's dealt with that well. Got a throw in. Shaw. That's tidy. Matheus Cunha. It's anyone's ball now. An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And it's Mainoo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's the chance to counter. Rodriguez. Bowen. Takes a shot! Oh, bang on target. De Ligt. Mainoo. Diogo Dalot. Mainoo. And it's Dalot. Fulkrug do have a chance to counter here. And it's lofted through here. He can get that clear. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Bruno Fernandes. Played back in. Mainoo. And the finish! Souček. Fulkrug, now he's off and running. And it's Bowen. Bowen proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Bowen. He's having a shot! And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Fulkrug actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Time to deliver. Bowen, oh, it's played into the area. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Here's Bowen. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a right press.
Fulkrug! And he has kept it out somehow.
Fulkrug is offering a right smile there.
They've played it short. Now here's the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Takes the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Rodriguez brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And it's played forward. Shaw looks to the other side. Diogo Dalot. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Proves too strong. Bowen. Nicely intercepted. Looking to break at pace. Bowen, now he's got space here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Diogo Dalot looks to get on the end of this. This might spell... There's the shot! It's really well cleared. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
De Ligt. Played towards the other side. Diogo Dalot. Does really well to win the ball there. Diogo. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That is simply top draw, beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
I'll tell you, Peter, more went into that than you'd think. He had to anticipate the cross, get in the right position, and then time the volley.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Aim forwards. And here's Fulkrug. Fulkrug!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Real chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Showing good feet. Over to the left. And it's Mainoo. Out to the left it goes, played into the middle, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Shaw. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bowen. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Time, excellent interception. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Lisandro Martinez, forwards and with intent. Clipped into space. De Ligt getting this one clear. Defending of the desperate variety. Aimed in towards the centre. Lisandro Martinez gets it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Succumbs to the pressure. Bowen. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Fulkrug! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Diogo Dalot. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Shoots! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Šeško quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Kilman. Todibo shifted upfield. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. And it's Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Spread out to the left. And he thumps it clear. Physical challenge. challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kilman. Souček. Füllkrug is onto it in a flash. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, gently done. One has found him in acres of space. Surely now! Couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Rodriguez, Souček, moved on forwards. Ah, such a clever touch. And here's Füllkrug. Out to the left it goes. Lisandro Martinez attempts a clearance. Over to the left. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's been won straight back. It's run loose here. Wan-Bissaka. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Ugarte. Now it's Füllkrug. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Mainoo. Souček. That's really well manoeuvred. De Ligt. Šeško. Diogo Dalot. He does have an assist to his name. Bruno Fernandes! The keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Has been knocked clear. That's a nicely weighted pass. And it's Ugarte. Mainoo. Played out wide. Cross goes, up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. It makes life so much harder for that defence.
Wan-Bissaka. Rodriguez. Played towards the front line. Souček. Rodriguez, gently done. Goes for the shot! And that's off target.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Mainoo. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. And now the breakaway. And it's Souček. Clearly not happy with that. De Ligt. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Manchester United get the ball rolling in the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Souček shifted upfield. Füllkrug. Souček. And here's Bowen. Bowen! He's done very well to get to that.
Bowen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Shaw. Todibo, Wan-Bissaka, Rodriguez, Souček, Bruno Fernandes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Shaw chooses to go cross-field. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's Souček. Bowen! Menu. Shaw, aim forwards. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. That's good play. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Wan-Bissaka, Füllkrug. Now he's off and running. Kilman, And it's played forward. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw, head over towards the opposite flank. Souček. Füllkrug. And they can counter here. Kilman. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodriguez. Now it's Bowen. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Matheus Cunha. Šeško. Šeško! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Souček can get it clear. And that's a throw. Played through for the wide man. He has found the way through. Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Bowen gets a cross in. Lisandro Martinez tries to clear. Menu. Matheus Cunha. Rodriguez wins the duel this time. Wan-Bissaka aim forwards. Nice touch. Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Diogo Dalot. Menu. Oh, can he get onto this? Šeško. Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's hoisted clear. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot. Manchester United with another corner. Bruno Fernandes falls short. Rodriguez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Moved on forwards. Matheus Cunha. Rodriguez does well to get it back. Now, what about a counter-attack? Fulkrug, cracking ball. Šeško.
Diogo Dalot.
Nice interception, well timed. Souček.
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka shifted upfield, and it's Bowen. Nice control. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Rodriguez. And here's Bowen. Shot, surely! Same again, same outcome. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Great defending, strong and determined. Ugarte cuts it out.
Todibo.
Souček. Aim forwards. De Ligt wins the duel this time. And here's Bowen. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Lisandro Martinez, and he goes cross-field. Menu. Bruno Fernandes, and the shot!
Bruno Fernandes usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Todibo.
It's a mighty looking ball that. Now that's well seen too.
Bruno Fernandes.
Martinez.
De Ligt.
Ugarte. De Ligt, gently done. And it's played forward. Takes a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Rodriguez. Kilman forwards and with intent. That's been drilled forward. And there's green grass ahead of him. And here's Bowen. And he's managed to get free. Menu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Matheus Cunha. Spread out to the left. Very nicely done. Turns and goes back. No way through, so back it comes. Souček.
Diogo Dalot.
Shaw. Shaw, nicely aimed pass.
Manchester United really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's really well manoeuvred. Full crew.
Bruno Fernandes.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Applies the finish! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Kilman shifted upfield. And here's Fulkrug. There are a few waiting for it. And that's aimed into the middle. A chance to play it in. He is just caressing the ball. Rodriguez, and here's Bowen. Fulkrug! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Somehow he managed to miss it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Ugarte.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ooh, can he get onto this? Menu. Shaw.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Rodriguez. Todibo. Aim forwards. And back to the goalkeeper.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Šeško.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Can he finish?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's Bowen. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bowen. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Diogo Dalot.
Now who's going to be first to this? Brilliantly cut out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Fulkrug. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Bruno Fernandes.
Shaw. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, sweet feet. Manchester United desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. That was very necessary. And time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
There's a lot to like about this fella, Lucas Paqueta, Peter. Statistically, one of the best central midfielders in Europe. And I think he's going to be key here in delivering the ball around the pitch and indeed getting back and doing his defensive work. Whether they're attacking or defending, this guy is always involved.
Okay, interesting.
Füllkrug really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Matheus Cunha. Ahmad. Kilman. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Bowen. Lucas Paqueta. Bowen. Oh, he's found support out wide. Wan-Bissaka. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's Paqueta. Bowen. Lucas Paqueta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Plenty to aim at here. Oh, it's played into the area. And back out it comes. Rodriguez. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Chance to play it in. Turns and goes back. Back in once more. It's really well cleared. Guire. That's really well manoeuvred. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Maguire. And it's Menu. Ugarte. Menu. Soucek.
Lucas Paqueta. Todibo. Todibo gently done.
Bowen. Out to the right. Wan-Bissaka. And it's played forward. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cuts out the pass.
Todibo.
And it's Wan-Bissaka. Looks as though there's been a... Takes the shot!
Bruno Fernandes.
Matheus Cunha. Good play on the left-hand side here. There are a few waiting for it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Soucek. Bowen is onto it in a flash. And it's Bowen. Played back in. For a goal kick. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Kilman. Moved on forwards. Füllkrug is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a super give and go. Kilman forwards and with intent. Füllkrug chasing after it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Bruno Fernandes.
Ball is over the line. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's in plenty of space here. Wan-Bissaka. He's well positioned.
Shapes to shoot!
That's tidy. And here's Füllkrug. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Diogo Dalot tries to get it clear. Ugarte. It's gone for a throw-in. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's Ahmad. Muscular approach does pay off here. Füllkrug defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Fernandes.
Nice physical challenge. Bowen could move up a gear here. Wan-Bissaka proves too strong. Shaw shifted upfield. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Hit into the middle. Firmly met. That's a dangerous ball. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Lucas Paqueta gets rid without sophistication.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And they've got rid. Throw it. Souček.
Lucas Paqueta.
And here's Bowen. Wan-Bissaka providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Incoming delivery. Gets his head on it! That's going to go a long way. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Good piece of opportunism there, but at home in the end.
That's still going far. Souček. Now that's well seen too. Diallo absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Souček. Oh, can he get onto this?
Wan-Bissaka.
Ugarte, a definite foul there. And it's Bowen. And here's Paqueta. Rodriguez. Now who's going to be first to this? Great defending, strong and determined. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Matheus Cunha.
Todibo.
Aim forwards. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Matheus Cunha. Shaw forwards with intent. Now this could be a chance.
Good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Martinez. Matheus Cunha. Decent progress down the left. Rodriguez does really well to win the ball there. No foul, says the referee. And they can counter here. He's got away. Bowen. That's surely a foul, free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stir. So much time and space here. And here's Füllkrug. And it's Souček. Over to the left. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta. Souček played out to the left flank. And here's Füllkrug. Real chance! And he thumps it clear. Diogo Dalot. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, good spread. Diogo Dalot puts a cross in. Füllkrug. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Füllkrug. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Füllkrug. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, sweet feet. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Souček. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Füllkrug. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
What a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Nicely intercepted. Souček. Now it's both snuffed out the danger. Martinez. Maguire. Diogo Dalot. Maguire. Moved on forwards. Kilman. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Maguire. Diogo Dalot. And it's played forward. Kilman. Todibo. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out. Menu. Diogo Dalot shifted upfield. Kilman. It's an inviting looking ball that. And we've reached half-time. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Manchester United, so both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. underway again. So neither side has yet broken through. Ugarte. And it's Shaw. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. Menu. Showing good feet. Now, there's the shot! Fulkrug. Wan-Bissaka. Todibo. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Kilman. Souček. Kilman, gently done. And it's Dalot. Ahmad. Lucas Paqueta, spread out to the left, do have a chance to counter here. He is through here. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Souček. Moved on forwards. Lisandro Martinez gets it away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Diogo Dalot shifted upfield. Todibo. Wan-Bissaka. Souček. And it's played forward. Diogo Dalot. Menu. Ahmad. Diogo Dalot. Souček is the guilty party there. Maguire. Ugarte. Tries a deft little ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Moved on forwards. Rodriguez. Shaw wins the duel this time. Matheus Cunha. Shaw chooses to go cross-field. Kilman. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Fulkrug, now he's off and running. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw looking to hit the byline here. Kilman getting this one clear. That's a throw. Menu. Maguire. And it's Dallo. Ahmad. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Bullish header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Wan-Bissaka hurtling down that right flank. It's run loose here. Could be danger here. Defending of the desperate variety. Climbs up big. Well, couldn't quite control it.
Manchester United, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Here's Fulkrug. Rodriguez. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Lucas Paqueta tries to think it through. Menu. Diogo Dallo. Diallo is onto it in a flash. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Bowen. Now it's Fulkrug. Fulkrug laid out to the left flank. Shaw getting this one clear. And now the breakaway. Sandro Martinez with the clearance. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw played over towards the opposite flank. Diogo Dallo tries making a foray down the right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Todibo forwards and with intent. Diogo Dallo. Strong running down that left flank. Cross goes in there. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Ahmad knocks it out wide. Played in by Dallo. That has been knocked clear. Oh, that's neat. Time to deliver. Cleared without complication. Menu. Diogo Dallo. And here's Ahmad. Good ball, good take. And the shot! Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Extravagant
got to admire the confidence and the agility. It wasn't too far off either.
Ugarte. Maciej Cunha. Well timed, excellent interception. Souček. Kilman. That's really well manoeuvred. Cleared away. Now it's Bowen. Wan-Bissaka. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Füllkrug. Mainoo. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Goes for a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kilman can get it clear. It's Mainoo. Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bruno Fernandes. Lisandro Martinez looks to the other side. And that has been clubbed away. Kilman. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Souček. Lofted upfield. That has been cut short. Diogo Dalot. Maguire. Diogo Dalot. Now it's Füllkrug. Ahmad. Oh, delicate chip through. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Crossed into the middle. And he's there to clear it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Paqueta. Souček, and it's lofted through here. Now it's Füllkrug. Füllkrug.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mainoo. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Füllkrug. Now it's Rodriguez. And here's Füllkrug. And here's Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta. Mainoo aim forwards.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Diogo Dalot.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Kilman. Souček. Lucas Paqueta. That's a good run down the left. Delivers the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Ahmad. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Lovely bit of skill. Wan-Bissaka crosses it in. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism.
Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Maguire. Lovely, now then. Shaw. Martinez. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Menu, aim forwards. That's a little off target. And here's Bowen. Rodriguez. Rodriguez, played out towards the right wing. Ah, such a clever touch. Lucas Paqueta. Lobbed in behind. Cleared away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Todibo. Lucas Paqueta. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Now it's Matheus Cunha. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking to break at pace. Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Forwards and with intent. Bowen. And it's Wan-Bissaka. And it's played into the middle. It's a mighty effort! Yes, he's done it! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he...
And that's it! Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United just looked like a rabbit in the headlights, Peter. When put under any pressure, they ran scared and kept running.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Lucas Paqueta, has found his feet, Peter. He admitted himself when he applied too much pressure on himself when he first arrived in Italy, and he didn't feature as he would have liked, but now he's starting to live up to expectations. And he's not quite the number 10, the Milanese, I think once expected, but he's turned himself into a very creative number 8.
Now, I'm inclined to agree. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Guido Rodriguez. And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. That is lovely. Lucas Paqueta. They get a throw in. Ahmad. Diogo Dalot. Menu. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Spread out to the left. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Save by Areola. Kilman. Rodriguez. Wan-Bissaka. Todibo forwards and with intent. Maguire wins the duel this time. Bruno Fernandes. Maguire. That's really well manoeuvred. Menu. Maguire. Martinez. Lisandro Martinez has played it long. Kilman. Souček. Kilman, aim forwards. Moved on forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Maguire. Menu. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bruno Fernandes is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Diogo Dalot. Maguire. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Moved on forwards. Maguire cuts out the pass. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw, played towards the other side. Diogo Dalot. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Matheus Cunha. Oh, great shot at goal! And the ball's come loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And another try! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short. And he's got his cross in. And that's been repelled. Todibo. Wan-Bissaka. Rodriguez. Soucek. And here's Füllkrug. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Lisandro Martinez gets rid without sophistication. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Füllkrug. Diving header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get me drift.
Diogo Dalot making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's being urged to shoot. Amad, he's had a shot! Diogo Dalot. Maguire. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Driven forward, nicely intercepted. Could be danger here. That's really well manoeuvred. Real chance here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Here comes another cross. Deftly away. Bruno Fernandes, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Menu shifted upfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bruno Fernandes. Menu. Diogo Dalot. Menu played out towards the right wing. This looks promising. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Todibo, aim forwards. Füllkrug is onto it in a flash.